We're live at the Flight Exec Center, Game 3, Smoltz Cup quarterfinals, Western Conference Finals. Sorry, Game 4. Essex up 2-1. 16 shots to 11 for the 73s in the first period. It's 1-0 after 1. And the Dolphins quite lucky to be in this. It could have been worse. They came out flat at the start of tonight's game. Picked it up a little bit as the first period got underway. Looking to try to even things up here. So we're going to get set to go here. Period 2 now underway. Tyler Blue will control the puck early. Tries to go to Buckholz through the middle. Now loses it, flips it in. It's Rosati. Hit by Randy Hicks. Or Truax, sorry. This one's chipped out the length of the ice.
And Dicey missed the call.
So the 73s got on the board early, or in the first, with the only goal of the first, Eric Shaw, assisted by Rosati and Dalton Langlois. That was on the power play. Each team had a couple power play opportunities in the first. 73s were able to capitalize on theirs.
That puck goes up and into the stands and out of play.
Another courtesy puck, souvenir of Steve Young Plumbing and Heating. Some of our other sponsors, tonight's game sponsor, Nilestown Signs and Printing, responsible for our beautiful programs each and every home game. Tyler Scott's going to try to dump this in and can't. Now Mikey Blue. Up the boards, nice try by Langlois to try to pick that one out of the air. He climbed the ladder. Now Scott to Langlois. He's going to get a shot off. It got by Riley Brown, but just went wide of the net. Brown got just enough of it. Now a long shot. And it's steered in the corner. 73's on the attack here. There's the shot. Mikey Blue puts it right on the stick of Shaw. Rebound pops out to Tyler Scott, and he had a wide open cage to shoot at.
And the Dolphins go down 2-0 early. About 21 minutes and 12 seconds into this one. And it's comeback time.
Osler now picks it up. Looks to go behind his net and will. Tyler Blue gets it ahead to Van Dusen, but he can't corral it. It's swept back in. 73s will tag up and come right back in on the assault. Do a great job of forechecking. This one, long pass, it's going to go the length of the ice. Van Dusen was given chase after it bounced over his stick. Ice in the call. So face off to the left of Brown. Dolphins will control it. Now Vieira hits Osler from behind into the board. Statler trying to center that one. Tyler Blue now out through the middle of the Piper. But it's a 1-on-3. Piper wipes out. Now Van Dusen. Van Dusen. Then drive to the net. He's hooked. He's held. Even though he didn't have the puck. Now Van Dusen bumps Vieira. He didn't get two there. Buckholz tips this one ahead. Now here's Ruttinger down the left side. He's going to move to the middle. Tyler Blue gets enough of Ruttinger. They lost the puck. Now Vieira with it. Back to the point. Long shot goes wide. Langlois finds the high man, Vieira. Tyler Blue able to knock that one away. Now Vieira, high slot, shoots, hit a skate.
And that's good because Riley Brown was a couple feet out of the crease, and if it had bounced to either side, they would have wide open net.
Face off to the right of Riley Brown. Dolphins yet to register a shot here in the second. To 5 for the 73s, including that one goal off the stick of Tyler Scott. Dolphins are still looking lethargic, not winning any races to the puck. Now it's Wilson. He'll dump this one in. And it's covered up by Tyler. 16:56 left to play here in the second. Face off to the left of Tyler Ryan.
Face off, one back by the 73s along the near side, chipped out to the blue line through center ice. And the 73s give it up. Brown tried to clear it, goes back into the corner, held against the boards. The Dolphins try and bring it back the other way. Blue with the puck, feeds it into the neutral zone. Buckholz couldn't get a stick on it, it's done back by Garion. Into the neutral zone, Truax feeds to Buckholz. Buckholz with the puck takes a shot, and it's gloved by Ryan, and then Wilson laid somebody into Ryan. I believe that was Eric Shaw.
I think Wilson was just trying to stop. .14 left to play. Dolphins down 2-0. Down 2-1 in this best of 7. Again, game 5 in Essex Friday night. Game 6 back here in Dorchester Saturday. A late afternoon. I believe it's a 6:30 start time on Saturday.
In the corner back behind the net. Ryan with the puck now. Brings it out high off the glass. Treppo with the puck fires it in. Goes off the side, off the boards, and then off the side of the cage. Sorry, and back out to Dorian. Dorian with the puck, feeds it across to Blue. Big Blue. Back, he tried to get Tadasichuk, couldn't get him, and they're calling offside on Dorian.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out quick enough. I believe the puck might have bounced off his skate. Face-off just outside the Dolphins' blue line. Osler to Mikey Blue. And long pass to Dorian. Dorian gets a shot off, save made by Ryan. Dorian loses that. Now Tadasichuk can't get that. He takes an elbow. Now back the other way comes 73's Vieira, high slot, Vieira! It's in, Vieira with a nice move. And for Vieira, his 9th goal of the playoffs. And the Dolphins in deep now.
Spoke too soon. Now it's comeback time.
15-19 left to play in the second. 3-0 73s. So Riley Brown gives that one away, trying to clear it himself. Now Tyler Blue behind his own net. Blue now tries to cut through the middle. Jams on the brakes and tries to feed this one through the middle. Root tips it ahead. Now Dylan Van Duzen will flip it in. This one's played out through the middle. Bounces back into the 73's end. The Dolphins will tag up. 73's flip this one out. It'll go off a Dolphin stick the length of the ice. Trepa now back to get it.
Trepa feeds it across the blue. Blue sends it along the far side. Van Dusen can't get a stick on it, but it's picked up by Ryan Root.
Oh! Irene with a flying elbow on Ryan Root. Now going to the net's Langlois, and Mikey Blue gives him a good whack. So Blue's going to go to the box for slashing. Now it's going to be Trepa they get. So the 73's will go on the power play for the third time tonight. One for their first two.
I think that was the first time I've seen little Van Dusen out there, but he was hustling that shift.
Dorchester penalty number 21, Trepa. 2 minutes for slashing. Down the penalty, 5:56 in the second period.
Shot steered wide by Brown.
2 minutes for slashing.
Fighting in the corner, goes around the far side.
Back to the point now. Over to Scott. Again, they run that play where they put Langlois cutting through the center. That time the Dolphins able to thwart it. They went back to the high slot for the shot. 1:32 left. In the man advantage for the 73's.
13:36 left in the second. Shots in the OK Tire shot clock 25-14. Favoring Essex, and Essex still lead 3-0.
Dolphins will now get it out. 13:26 left to play. 1:20 in the man advantage.
Essex brings it in.
Rettinger flips it in behind. Now Vieira's going to get it near side. He loses that. Tadasachuk's going to get it out. Now Ritchie got Tadasachuk with him. 2-on-2. Tadasachuk! He scores! A shorty for Derek Tadasachuk! What a pass by Jay Ritchie. Tadasachuk waited Tyler Ryan out and netted his 14th of the playoffs. 32 points now for Derek Tadasachuk. And the important thing is the Dolphins on the board.
And that was the Dolphins' first shorthanded goal all series. Essex got one here last time. Dolphins win it back into their own end. They still got 52 seconds left of that power play to kill. So they dump it in on net. Ryan steers it behind the net. 73's bring it back the other way. Trying to get that third cushion goal back. They lose it, and it's set down the ice by Big Van Dusen. Behind the net, Robertson chases. Comes up the near side. Van Dusen can't get there. Across to Shaw. Shaw with the puck now. Puts it behind the net to the near side. And Blue sends that one the length of the ice with a nice blast from behind the net. Took a funny bounce off the glass. And both the Van Dusens are hustling tonight. Tadasachuk and Ritchie, the two leading scorers, both just got a point. That shot went off a shin pad and high and wide. To the point, glass. Nothing happening as that one steered wide by Brown. Picked up by a Dolphin in the neutral zone. They were offside by about 1.5 feet. No call though. And back the 73's come the other way.
Now it's in the corner. Centering pass. Lemming with a shot. Save made by Brown. Here come the Dolphins back the other way. Oh my. Like if that's not interference, I don't know what was. Wilson dumped it in. Took about 3 strides to the left. The defenseman followed him over there. Still clipped him. No call on the play. Now centering pass, it's going to be Buckle. It's up the far side.
And the refs are getting chirped already.
Long shot, save made. Wilson hustling to the net. And 73 is able to clear it back out. Michael Blue now from his own end. And that one bounced over the stick of Truax, icing the call. We were talking about Tyler Ryan, just how phenomenal has he been in the playoffs for the 73s. 13-2, 2 shutouts, a 1.68 goals against average. 0.941 save percentage as well. He's been dynamite. Riley Brown 10-5 with a 2.30 goals against average. Now, teams at even strength again. Ritchie, 10:44 left to play here in the first. Ritchie gets it out. Now it's dumped back in. 3-1 73s.
Behind the net, Blue takes a bump as Tadasachuk sends it out into Essex zone. D to D on that side. And Tadasachuk lays a little bump along the far side. Near side now, Dolphins zone. Blue leaves it for a teammate. Instead, it's picked up by 73. And the Dolphins get it out. Tadasachuk flips it in. Tadasachuk with a shot opportunity, feeds it over to Ritchie. Ritchie doesn't go with it.
Well, the puck was bouncing. It was about a foot in the air, and Ritchie did get a piece of it, but bounced it wide. I think that was odd. And then Tadasachuk takes a late slash from Vieira. Now Ritchie's going to go have a word with him.
And they're both going.
They're going to take both of them.
Ritchie and Vieira.
Well, Vieira,
probably both roughing.
Vieira gave Tadasachuk a wicked whack. Way away from the play after the whistle.
They both got on sportsmanlike.
Dorian was trying to get his stick back. Dorian was trying to get his stick back. It was caught up in one of the 73's gloves. He wasn't holding his stick, but Dorian couldn't get the stick out. Now Van Dusen down the right side. Oh, he tried to get the puck, but it was Christian Farrell who got it first. Now rink wide pass. Lemming going to get his shot off. Brown gets just enough of a rebounds knocked in by Langlois. And the lead's back up to 3. Check that. I don't think it was Langlois. I believe it was Stadler who got that one. So for Stadler, his 9th of the playoffs. And it's 4-1, 73s as we reach the second half of this game. Dolphins got some work to do. Hicks clears this one behind the net to Mikey Blue. He coughs it up. Now Blue fights for it in the corner. Out to the point. This one's wide of the net. It's going to be picked up by Truax. Ahead to Wilson. Wilson dumps this in. Takes a late hit from Shaw and Rosati. Oh! Buckholz cleaned out late.
Slew-footed cross-check. What do you want to call on that
Wilson
one?
just took an elbow in the face and a cross-check to boot.
Wilson just about kicked Buddy in the face, though, as he was going down.
Shaw lost that puck. Dolphins trying to get it out. Now Root.
With the puck, feeds it up along the boards.
Irene tries to dump it in. Fans on it. Now Mikey Blue. He's going to dump this one in. Long dump in. Dylan Van Dusen now out there. Along with Brandon Culpers. Mikey Blue gets a shot off. Got tipped on the way there. Van Dusen centers into Culpers. Culpers on the doorstep. Oh, and Guy Reed just cross-checked Root right in the back. And neither Red nor Stimpy called it. There's a shot. Toe save made by Riley Brown. Dolphins will get it out.
And after Root was taken down, Culpers had his stick slashed out of his hands. Culpers just about got tripped by Tyler Ryan. Ryan was trying it. As the 73s bring it back the other way.
Now Tyler Blue. Long headman pass to Brennan Dorian. Dorian flips it in the corner. Dyrene grabs a hold of him. Almost clotheslined him. Trepa now knocks it away. Tyler Blue now back into his own zone. Blue takes a bump. Trepa loses the puck. Now the 73 is going to get set up again. They tried the one-timer out front, but the pass didn't get through. Now Luke Geesh.
Dorian just got speared. And they're going to call a roughing.
It's going to be Gesh going to the box. So Richie's free now.
So it's Vieira. Face-off be to the right of Tyler Ryan. Tadasichuk plays it back to the point of blast. And almost another shot by Wilson. Chip behind the net. And that's a shot that goes the length of the ice. Brown with the puck, gives it to Dorian behind the net. Dorian holds it behind the net. Takes it out along the near side, gives it to Richie. Richie loses it back to Blue. Blue to the near side, tried to give it to Tadasichuk. Now Tadasichuk to get it in his own zone. He'll wheel through the neutral zone. Tried to put a move on the centerman. Nothing goes though. Tadasichuk picks it back up. Works into the corner. He's got Wilson out front. Tadasichuk holds it in the corner. Deep in Essex end.
Essex going to get another one here. Going to be
Shaw
holding on Rosati.
Shaw grabbed the puck and then he kicked Dorian's stick out of his hand and then he flipped the puck like a solid 5 seconds after the whistle. Maybe on Rosati. So 5-on-3, this is the chance the Dolphins need to get back in this one with 5:58 left in the second. Now, shots-wise, Essex are killing the Dolphins 31-16. And the goals aren't much prettier, 4-1. Both favoring the 73s, the visitors. That puck goes back to Dorian. Dorian's over to Richie. There's 5 forwards out there. Dorian back to Richie. Richie fed it into the corner to Buckholz. It goes back out to Dorian. Dorian from the point feeds it to Buckholz. Buckholz tried to center it back to Richie. Richie with a shot. Out front. Buckholz
almost tipped it in.
I think the net might be off. I saw it move. As Tadasichuk with a shot just wide. And that one will go back. 42.
Wilson just got sticked. Just got hit. Now Wilson on the forecheck. Circles behind the net. Centering pass.
That net got knocked off like 3 different times in that one play.
Face off to the left of Tyler Ryan. Here's Wilson. Dorian now from the blue line. It's a 5-on-2 as a man's down. Tipped at the net just wide. Now Tadasichuk back to Richie at the point. Richie gets a shot off. Pad save made. Nobody there to get the rebound. Now Tyler Scott's going to tip it out. Richie will go far side to Dorian. One man set to come out of the box. Here's Tadasachuk. Oh, he loses that as Shaw knocks it away. Tyler Scott will fire at the length of the ice. 42 seconds left in that second minor. It's 5-on-4 right now.
Dorian with the puck now. Sends it around the end boards. Picked up by Ryan behind the net. To the far side. A little bump, and it goes back the other way. On net. As it's picked up by Richie behind the net. It's still behind the net out front.
Richie just gave it away.
Richie with the puck now through the neutral zone. And Truax loses that one. Oh, and a big hit! Ryan Root decided that Valentine looked tired and decided he should take a seat. Through the middle, Dolphins couldn't get it out. Behind the net now.
Valentin tried to keep it in but couldn't. Now he'll tip it in. It's going to be Tyler Blue. 3:30 left to play here in the second. Long pass knocked down by Ruttinger at the line. Now on the forecheck is going to be Root, but he's all alone. Valentin now behind his own net.
Dolphins get a chance to change up while Essex messes around in their own end. That one goes off the boards through the neutral zone and back the other way for the 73s.
Now it's tipped down in the corner. Centering pass. Ruttinger now turns, tries to put a move on Van Dusen. Van Dusen comes out of there with the puck. Brent Van Dusen just got stuck in the face.
Both the Van Dusens out there now.
Gyrene now across to his partner Rosati. Up through the middle. It's tipped in by Vieira. Now Vieira behind the net. Centering pass. Now Piper swings this one over to Dylan Van Dusen. He blows a good year and wipes out. And this puck up into the crowd. Courtesy of Steve Young Plumbing and Heating. 2:23 left to play. Here in the second, it's 4-1 Essex. Dolphins got to get something rolling here before the end of the period. A goal would surely help. Trepa now flips this one in. It's going to go close to the net. Christian Farrell feeds it behind to his partner now up through the middle of the Shaw. Comes over to Scott. Scott finally gets it out of there. Dumps it in. Osler up the far boards, hit the ref. Now played off the boards. Wilson can't get it. Now Buckholtz, he's going to carry it in. Buckholtz loses that. Treppel fires it in deep. It's wrapped around behind the net. Rosati up the boards. Kept in by Osler. Gets a long shot. It's nowhere close to the net. Buckholtz. Now it comes out through the middle. Trepa can't control it. Down the right side comes Langlois. Langlois backhand on net. Save made by Riley Brown. 1:30 left to play here in the second period. 4-1 Essex.
Shots on goal 33-18 favoring Essex. The Dolphins need a quick one to get back into this game.
Tyler Blue gets it out to Dorian. Lemming's going to try to flip it back in and will. Now Mikey Blue. Rink wide to Dorian. Up through the middle to Tadasachuk. Tadasachuk drives around Volante. Tried to center that. Dorian had a shot. Richie had a shot.
Just keep slashing your stick around. It should go in eventually.
Last minute to play in the second period.
Kettlewell loses the puck. It goes deep into the Dorchester end. Blue gives it to Blue. Little Blue breaking it out of his own end. 45 seconds left in the second. Little Blue
Lemming now down the right
Loses it.
side. Got nobody with him. Long shot. He was aiming for the head of Brown. Luckily, Brown ducked. Broken stick. Dolphins got a little 5-on-4 opportunity here. Dorian tries to chip it in, misses it twice. And Tadasachuk, I think, is going to the box.
Tripping is the call.
And it's going to be Dorian.
Dorchester penalty number 12, Braden Dorian. 2 minutes for tripping. Time on the penalty, 19:41 in the second period. That's a Dorchester penalty number 12, Braden Dorian. 2 minutes for tripping.
Oh, what a save by Riley Brown.
Made a stick save to the right side of the cage.
And time expires here in the second. 4-1 Essex at the end of 2. We'll be back with period number 3 in just a few minutes.